Got a question for you. If you had to pick one, what news source would you say you trusted? You pick Fox News, maybe CNN, maybe you're up in Canada and you pick CBC. What news source would you say that you trusted to bring you accurate, non-biased news? In case you didn't guess it, it's a trick question. There is none. They're all junk. The reality is that everything that we call media has got some degree of bias in it. And the trick, honestly, is recognizing what that bias is, how that affects perceptions, and taking that into consideration. I used to laugh when I was in college. I remember turning on the radio and you turn over one station and you'd hear a list of why the president was the devil himself, and you'd flip over a couple of dials and you'd hear why he was actually the Messiah. Of course, they're both full of it. The truth was, the president was a person, just a man, and made some smart moves and made some really dumb moves. And probably both of them, smart or dumb, were politically motivated. They weren't just actually made for the good of the people. But that's just the reality that we are raising our families in now. Media is there primarily to make money, but definitely to consolidate and control power. So if you take that lens and you look through it and you see that, hey, it doesn't matter whether you're watching Fox, CNN, or CBC, or BBC, or whatever you want to watch, what exactly is their goal here? What agenda is driving this? What exactly is the money behind what's being said? Because we've all seen it. I mean, we've just recently gone through all the craziness around the world that we get all worried about a bug. And it's pretty obvious that a lot of stuff that was touted as science or facts was a lot of opinions, a lot of control, manipulation. And I think a lot of us have kind of known that from the start. Some people are kind of seeing it for the first time. But as a parent, I'm starting to realize that this is a life skill we got to teach our kids. How do we sort out how to find the facts, how to find news, if you will, or information that's reasonably accurate, or how do we sift through it and find the truth? So I've got a question for you as well. Comment down there and let me know. If you had to look up facts, if you were trying to get a reasonably accurate perspective, where would you go? Who do you trust for your news? Or if that's nobody, what exactly do you do to sort it through it and figure out what's fact, what's not, what's driving what, and come up with a good perspective on what really is happening? Let me know.